Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football predictions on BetCraft. Another wonderful Saturday morning, and once again we are back with our predictions Saturday, and we know a lot of games are happening a lot across the globe, and we're able to select some games amongst this many that's happening across the globe. Always that's what we do on BetCraft. Always looking out for games that are happening, making our verdicts on these very games before bringing forward for you. All right. We also do this using the statistics that we found, recent games for both each of these teams that are playing. We compare the statistics before making our verdicts. All right. In a short while, we'll be doing that, and we have all these games lined up already today. A little bit more games because today is Saturday, and we'll be doing that in a short while. We want to ask those of us that are coming across our video for the first time that are yet to subscribe. Take out time to subscribe right now. Also, remember to turn the notification button on so that you won't be missing out on our games, and that will always come up on this very channel on a daily basis. All right. That being said, without further ado, let's head to the business of today, and we start today, with the very first match of today. Today is starting with the English Premier League match where we have Southampton who will be facing Brighton and Hove. And when you look at the recent games for Southampton, the home side, they've actually had just one win in the last 6 games, and they've lost 5 out of those. They're not doing so very well. When I tell you, Southampton are doing very poorly. And looking at Brighton and Hove, their away side, have actually been able to achieve 4 victories in the last 6 matches. They've also had 2 losses, and head on a home and away basis, you can see that Southampton have had just one win in the last 10 home matches. They've lost 9 out of those 10 home games that they have so far. That's a very, very poor record for the home side. And you're looking at Brighton and Hove, they've won 3 games. They've also had 4 draws, but have lost 3 matches in the last 10 away matches. But in this very one, you know, also putting into consideration the fact that the last time both teams met was a 1-1 draw. That was in November of last year. But definitely give it to Brighton, who we see have done very well in recent times, having won Chelsea, from away, on 2 occasions, this February. So we do expect to see their away side winning this one. Away win, that's what we expect, okay? And the next game we have also in the Premier League, we'll have Aston Villa who will be facing Chelsea. All right, Aston Villa have seen 2 victories and have had 3 draws, but have lost 1 game in the last 6 recent matches. And on the away side, the Chelsea have won 2 games and 1 draw, but have lost 3 matches out of the last 6 games. All right, looking at how these 2 teams have performed on home and away basis, to say that playing from home, Aston Villa have actually been able to achieve 6 victories. They've also had 4 draws in the last 10 home matches. They've not lost a single match from home, and Chelsea on the other hand have won 4 games from away, 2 draws, as well as 4 losses in the last 10 away matches that they have so far. But when you look closer at Aston Villa, you can see that 7 times out of 10, the games have actually resulted over 2.5, and also Chelsea as well. For the last 10 away games, it's also 7 games out of the last 10 away games, seen over 2.5. The last time they met, it was Chelsea who won by 3 goals to 0. That was in December of last year. And the last 3 meetings for both sides have produced lots of goals. So we will expect goals as well in this one, and it is a minimum of 3 goals to appear in this very encounter over 2.5. That's all valid for that very game. All right, and that will take us to the next game in England, and it is in England League 2 where we have Notts County who will be up against Tranmere Rovers. Right, in this very encounter, we see Notts County winning 3 and achieving 2 draws in the last 6 matches. They've also lost 1. In the way side, Tranmere Rovers have managed only 3 draws, but have also lost 3 games in the last 6 games. They've not won any single one of them. And when you look at how they fared on home and away basis, you see Notts County have actually been able to achieve 6 victories in the last 10 home matches. They've also had 3 draws, as well as losing 1 game in the last 10 home matches. And away side, Tranmere Rovers have managed to achieve 1 victory in the last 10 away games, but they've also lost 9 matches right out of those. So when we put all that together, we will definitely expect the home side and Notts County, who have actually won 60% of the home matches, to rise to the occasion this time around and win against the Tranmere Rovers. It is the home side to win. That's what we expect from that very encounter. And the next game that we have for you today is in Italian Serie A. We'll have Inter Milan who will be facing Genoa. All right, Inter Milan have had 3 victories and 1 draw, but have lost 2 matches in the last 6 games that they have so far. And away side, Genoa have as well won 3 games and had 1 draw, as well as 2 losses in the last 6 recent games. All right, looking at how these 2 teams have performed on home and away basis, you could see that playing from home, Inter Milan have won 8 matches and 1 draw in the last 10 home games, and they've also had 1 loss. All right, that was in a game against AC Milan. All right, and away side, Genoa have managed to achieve 3 victories and 3 draws, but have lost 4 matches in the last 10 away games. Okay, and on head-to-head basis, the last time both teams met, it was a 2-2 draw against Inter. And prior to that, we saw Inter beating this side by 2-1 on that occasion. But in this very one, we're giving it to Inter. They are with the home side to actually take the day in this one. Home win, that's what we expect for that very encounter. And also in Italian Serie A, you have Venezia, who will be facing Lazio. Okay, Venezia have had 2 draws, but have lost 4 matches in the last 6 recent encounters. But Lazio, on the other hand, away side, have seen 3 victories, 1 draw, but have also lost 2 games in the last 6 recent matches. All right, when you look at how they fared on home and away basis, playing from home, Venezia have had just 2 victories and 3 draws, but have lost 5 matches in the last 10 home matches. And away side, Lazio managed to achieve 7 victories in the last 10 away games, and they've also had 3 losses as well. When you put all that together, also noting the fact that Lazio have actually dominated the meetings for these very 2 sides, winning each time they met. The last time they met was actually in August, and we saw Lazio beating this very side by 3-1 on that occasion. And we expect the away side Lazio to continue winning run against this Venezia side. So away side to win outrightly, that's what we expect for that very encounter. And the next game takes us to German Bundesliga 2, where we'll have Karlsruher, who will be up against Magdeburg. All right, Karlsruher have had 1 draw. The best result they could muster in the last 6 games is a draw, but have lost 5 games in the last 6 matches. And the away side, on the other hand, Magdeburg have won 4 games and 1 draw, but they've also lost 1 in the last 6 recent encounters. Looking at how they fared on home and away basis, you could say Karlsruher, the home side, have had just 1 win and 2 draws, but have lost 7 games in the last 10 home appearances. That's a very poor record for the home side. And the away side, Magdeburg, have won 7 matches in the last 10 away games, and they've also had 2 draws and 1 loss. All right. Also, what of note is the fact that Magdeburg, 9 times out of 10, have seen over 2.5. They keep on scoring a lot of goals. We saw them playing out a 2-5 victory against Schalke Open, the last away match that they had. We saw them also against Elfsberg, beating Elfsberg by 5-2. These guys have been, putting out lots of goals in most of their recent games, and we'll definitely give it to, to goals in this very one. So we do expect a lot of goals, and it is a minimum of 2.5, minimum of 3 goals appearing in this very encounter. That's all valid for that very game. And also going to the next match for the day, it is in La Liga, where we'll have Valencia, who will be facing Atletico Madrid. Valencia have had 3 victories and 1 draw, but have also lost 2 matches. And Atletico Madrid, their away side, have had 3 victories and 3 draws in the last 6 games. And when you look at how they fared on home and away basis, Valencia is a team who have won 4 matches and 2 draws in the last 10 home matches. They've also lost 4 games as well. And when you look at the away side playing from away in the last 10 away matches, I've seen Atletico Madrid achieving 8 victories in the last 10 away games, and they also had 1 draw, which was the last away match against Real Madrid, and we saw them losing to Leganés as well. So 1 loss, 8 wins, and 1 draw in the last 10 away games. So Atletico Madrid, Atletico Madrid side, you could say that they are in fine form at the moment. And then when you look at on head-to-head basis, you can see Madrid actually won against Valencia the last time they met in September by 3-0 on that occasion, and we will definitely give it to our away side in this one. It's quite a big order, and we expect Atletico Madrid to take the day in this encounter. Away win, that's what valid for that very game. And also in the Liga, we'll have a game where Las Palmas will be hosting the FC Barcelona, and Las Palmas, as we see, have had just 1 draw in the last 6 matches, and they've lost 5 games out of those. And then we see Barcelona have had 5 victories and 1 draw in the last 6 recent matches. Barcelona is in good form at the moment, and looking at how the teams have fared on home and away basis, Las Palmas have had 3 victories and 2 draws in the last 10 home matches. They've also lost 5 games, and Barcelona, the away side, have had 8 victories in the last 10 away games and 2 draws. They've not lost a single away match in the last 10 away games. And putting all that together, we will expect Barcelona to rise to the occasion. Also noting the fact that Las Palmas won the last time they met by 2-1 against Barcelona. That was in November. Barcelona will be looking to use this very opportunity to avenge that very loss. So we expect our away side to win outrightly in this very one. Away win. So about it. And that brings our operations for you today on Betcraft to a conclusion. I wish you the very best of luck, and I hope your ticket goes green. Also remember to play responsibly. These are football matches. It may not be exactly what it looks like, but we'll keep trying. So tomorrow is another day, but until that time, keep winning.